Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on Aikido Virtual Dojo channel. And today, together with Durward, we want to talk about body, mind, and spirit exploration in Aikido. So body refers to the very physical aspect of the movement when we do a technique. The mind would go then more with knowing that it works, how it happens, and just doing it. And then spirit would be the more energetic level that goes into the untouchable, intangible, more of a energetic part of that goes with the technique. So let's have a look at a bit more of the details of each of them and some explorations that go with it that show how it changes the technique. Let's begin with the body, the exploration of the body, how it's moving, what are the physics of the movement, and so on. So we'll use here a very basic technique, katate-dori kokyunage, okay, not to overcomplicate things. So as I get the attack, the katate-dori here on my wrist, I want to enter in the same way as for the katate-dori taino henko movement and then do a kokyunage projection, right? And at the level of the body, we're looking at the physics of the movement. So as I step in, I bring my center closer here to the pivot point, and I'm using a kind of leverage here to get Durward out of balance and into this movement here where he's changing position. When I can go behind, I keep here this extension, and then I step forward doing the throw, right? So there is a lot happening in this technique on the level of the body, on the very physical level of the movement. So we use the structure of the body. We enter, we get closer, we get stronger here in front of our center than elsewhere. We use the physics of the body, the structure of the body to get this movement here, to get this connection. And then as we step forward, we take the uke with us into the movement, and then we cut underneath, okay, to execute the throw, the projection.
So let's talk about the level of the mind now. How would we do this technique on the level of the mind, and what would that look like? So let's work with the same technique that we did just before, katate-dori kokyunage. And this time, instead of focusing on the body and having just the body do the body mechanics, this time we're going to move up into the area of the mind that senses, that feels, that perceives. Okay, this level where you're thinking and perceiving. Okay, and we can even break that down in different ways, but just allowing the mind to connect. Okay, and just you feel and know sort of where to go and what to do. Okay, so it just makes sense here. And then allowing the partner to flow through. Okay? Now, it's not as easy to describe the level of the mind. So when you do this, it can become just a level of thinking. Okay, I need to turn and I need to move. And it could also be in the sense that, okay, I already know what's happening here. I could just allow it to finish as if it's already done, as if we're already connected. All right, so now let's take a look at the level of the spirit. Okay, this might be something that's a little bit larger in the sense that it can include even the body and the mind. Okay, now when we do this, we're going to do the same technique so that it may actually change the way the technique is done. In this level of the spirit, things are already happening here. In the level of the spirit, we're already connecting. There's something already that includes both of us. Okay, so it's the level of the spirit, it's already happening before and after. Right? The spirit is like, it doesn't really end. So as I'm coming in, the spirit already takes place. It encompasses, it includes, it connects even. So it already has that connection beforehand. And it doesn't have to go fast. And it may look slightly different because it may connect in a different way. So it may change the technique because of that overall inclusion and connection. So these are very general ways to look at the body, mind, and spirit. And we might go into more details about these three areas in later videos.